right, so today we're going to be talking about one of the hottest topics in the roofing industry right now. It's the HailGuard product. And I want to give you the honest, most unfiltered breakdown because most of what you're hearing about this product is pretty much what I would say just marketing. And I'm talking about TAMKO's new HailGuard shingle and their so-called 20-year hail warranty. And I really wanted to pull back the curtain on this one just to get a better understanding. So let me be clear from the very start. I'm not here to trash TAMKO. The HailGuard is actually a very solid Class 4 impact-resistant shingle from a technology standpoint. But there is a significant gap between what is being advertised and what the warranty itself actually covers. And as someone who works in the industry, who deals with insurance claims, roofing systems like every single day, I think every homeowner in Texas, Tennessee, and anywhere in Hail Alley really needs to hear this before they write a check, as well as before they select their overall shingle products, even just on the contractor side to best understand what you're giving to your customers. So let's go through it. What is TAMKO? Or how I should say, what is TAMKO actually saying? Okay, so in March, I believe it was in March of 2026, TAMKO announced HailGuard as the first and only asphalt shingle system with a hail warranty. They're calling it built for hail and marketing as going beyond the Class 4. They're selling it as a 20-year hail protection. That sounds absolutely incredible, but honestly, the headline has gotten everyone's attention, including mine. And so as I did my research, I found this. Something TAMKO buried in their own press release in the very fine print at the very bottom. They wrote, and I'm going to read it exactly how it is from my own memory, is beyond Class 4 is a marketing term and it does not refer to any official UL impact rating. So, what does that mean? They said it themselves. Overall, this is just a marketing phrase and a good one at that. So, now let's take a little bit further and actually read the warranty and see what's really covered. So I went through this and I found a couple loopholes that I want to go ahead and bring to your attention. I believe loophole number one, this is not a hail damage warranty. So this is the most important thing I'm going to have to say today. So if you understand anything about the hail warranty, anything about impact resistant, this one's for you. The HailGuard warranty only pays out if hail caused an actual leak. And that leak was caused by what they call an inherent manufacturer defect. And I'm not paraphrasing. That's the exact language within the warranty document. So that is not a hail damage warranty. Honestly, that is a manufacturer defect warranty that might apply in a hail situation. And TAMKO gets to be the one who decides whether or not it's defected or not. When a hailstorm hits your roof, and let's say it leaks, I believe TAMKO's position is going to be something like this. They'll ask questions like, did the shingle fail because it was defective out of the factory? Or did it fail because that's what hail does to any shingle? You can imagine how that conversation goes. You see industry attorneys who read this warranty, they immediately flag the same thing and brought it out publicly. One of the attorneys said, and I quote, that's not a general hail damage warranty. It's a defect warranty that may be triggered by hail. So the key word here that you all need to understand is defect. So that brings me to the next loophole. If loophole number one doesn't bring clarity, here's number two. The hail has to be government verified and not too big. Isn't that crazy? So to file a claim, the hailstorm has to be verified by the National Weather Service. And the hailstones have to be 3 inches or smaller in diameter, which is pretty interesting to me because 3 inches, typically what we rate, is anywhere from a golf ball and above. And most people as a homeowner might think that's big, and it is. But here in Texas, we see hailstorms that go well beyond that. We have baseball-sized hail that's 2 3/4 inches. But anything over 3 inches, softball hail, which was absolutely see all the time in the state, that's excluded and it's completely not covered. So with that being said, this overall warranty excludes the overall worst storms, which we've been getting a lot of, the ones that cause the most catastrophic damage. Those are exactly the ones that fall outside of the warranty window, which would push a homeowner to actually want this type of roof itself for overall protection. So let's go to loophole number 3. You know what? It's not actually 20 years like they claim. If you see the headline, it says 20-year hail warranty. But when you read the actual document, the hail-specific warranty term is actually only 7 years. Yeah, 7. And within that 7 years, labor coverage only applies during a separate 10-year period. And even then, tear-off costs and accessories, they're not included. So after year 7, the hail coverage is gone. And what remains is the standard limited warranty structure. That is not the same thing as a 20-year hail warranty. Again, just marketing. And to make it worse, if there's 3 loopholes, let's go to number 4. See, you have to use the entire system as their certified contractor, another marketing push. So to get this overall warranty, you can't just buy HailGuard shingles. You have to use the entire TAMKO complete roofing system. That means TAMKO branded underlayment, TAMKO branded accessories across multiple product categories, the whole entire ecosystem. Now you see, if any shingle component is not TAMKO certified, then you can go ahead and know that the warranty itself is null and void. And so let's take it a step further. It also has to be installed by a TAMKO Pro Diamond certified contractor. Not just saying any roofer, a contractor who is certified specifically through TAMKO's program. If your contractor isn't on the approved list, then the warranty doesn't apply. Another way to get more contractors a part of TAMKO through marketing. And after the job is done, the contractor has to register the warranty with TAMKO within 45 days. Miss that window by a single day, I have to inform you, the warranty's gone. Now let's go to loophole number 5. The loopholes just keep coming. So if you sell your house, the warranty largely disappears. Now you see, the warranty can only be transferred one time and only within the first 5 years. So it has to happen at the exact moment you sell the overall house, and the original owner has to notify TAMKO in writing within 30 days of the overall sale. Fine print, make sure you know that. Now, if you sell outside of that window, if you forget to notify them, if you transfer it a second time, the warranty itself completely terminates. Completely. Now let's talk loophole number 6. So if you dispute the claim, let me just say pack your bags because you're going to Kansas. You see, TAMKO's warranty contains a mandatory arbitration clause and a class action waiver. If you disagree with their claim decision, you cannot sue them in a class action. You have to arbitrate individually under Kansas law. And in Kansas, you'll find yourself in Cherokee County, Kansas. So let's just say you're a homeowner in Houston, in Austin, in Dallas, Beaumont, wherever it may be, and you have to fight a warranty dispute under Kansas jurisdiction. That alone is enough to make most people just walk away from a legitimate overall claim. So as I bring this out, what does this all mean? Here's the bottom line to best understand from an educational standpoint. Is HailGuard a good shingle from a technology standpoint? Absolutely. It's a legitimate Class 4 fantastic product with solid engineering. If you want a strong shingle within a hail market, it's a reasonable choice. But the overall marketing behind it, is the 20-year hail warranty what it sounds like in the overall commercials and the overall literature? No, it's not even close, and that's why you must do your detailed research. Overall, it's just a defect warranty that may be triggered by hail on verified storms only for hailstones under 3 inches during a 7-year extended coverage window, installed by a certified contractor using exclusively TAMKO system products, registered within 45 days, with all disputes handled through mandatory attribution under Kansas law. So that is a very different sentence from my standpoint than this old 20-year hail warranty. Again, it's just marketing. I'm not telling you not to buy this overall product. I personally think it's fantastic. However, I'm telling you that you need to read the warranty before you do. Because in this industry, the gap between marketing as well as the fine print is where homeowners typically get hurt because not the clarity is understood. So know what you're buying and know it's actually covered. You see, if you found this valuable, share it with someone who's getting a roof replaced right now. They need to see this. And I must say personally, it is a great Class 4 impact resistant option, but there's other great options out there. And I think with the price point of this product, GAF has a great armor shield product, as well as certainty with the Climate Flex. I believe that this is their approach to push more Class 4 products within the time where insurance is getting more strenuous on overall builds. And so this is their way of just positioning themselves into the marketplace, utilizing marketing tactics in order to get homeowners interested, to push more product as well as accessories and gain more TAMKO certified contractors. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. And if you're a contractor, I'd like to hear your thoughts. If you've installed one of these, I'd like to learn more and see how your experience was. Thank you and have a great day.